morning and hello, I'm Fresco and this is the Forex Supermodel Racing Review and Forex Briefing for Sunday the 9th of April 2023. Yesterday we had a race, Saturday the 8th in Wolverhampton on the all-weather at 6:30. We were on a couple of horses there. We didn't manage to quite get the winner. This Margaret Beaufort won with the 11-4 favourite. We were on Secret Contact as an anchor horse at about 11-4, and it's drifted out slightly. It was second at 100-30, and we also had a good swing at this Duveen. We had 3 places which we managed to get because it became third at 11-2, and we got 13-8, 1.625 on the places, and we also had a good swing at the win. We had got 10.5-1 initially. It started to shorten and we still thought it was worth having a go at 7.5-1, 15-2, so we added another pound or 100 there, depending on what you're staking, so we had 200 on win at an average price of about I don't know, 8-1, and the 3 places. This anchor horse, Secret Contact, if you watch the race, this Secret Contact was pushed very wide on the turn and finished very strongly, and arguably it might have got there if it hadn't been so wide. The winner, Margaret Beaufort, was relatively inferior horse, but had won last time out and been put up £4, and it was just it just managed to get the run of the race. Duveen could have followed through. It got a nice run up the rail, and potentially it looked like it was going to have a strong run and potentially win at decent odds, but didn't quite make it. So not a bad result. We didn't quite click. We didn't get hammered either. So the accounts sort of dirged down a little bit. It's roughly 65 units in profit overall from a peak of 74.5, so it's come down about 10 units. So we're still in this drawdown phase. Now today, like this, Southwell 315 handicap class, 3-year-old, 0-65, 1 mile 4, 14 yards, model 89 on the slow side. You've got this favourite here, number 2, Time Wave, and Time Wave, couple of runs at Yarmouth, 7 furlongs, 9 furlongs, and Newcastle 8. And then, well, the first Yarmouth race, the winner was official rating was 100, but then it drops off a cliff. You're getting like 25-30 pound lower horses in the places, so that gives you an idea there of that race. And then it went to K12, which is Kempton 12 and Wolverhampton 12, and it looks very one-paced. And the only time it won was at Kempton 12. And that was when it got a very soft lead, and basically that's where it's at. As soon as that horse is put under full racing pressure, it's very one-paced, and it was unless it's able to dominate, then it's got issues. So we're going to give that the chop. That's the Time Wave then. So and the next one is this number 3, Star Sprite, which is about 2-1 at the moment ish. Newbury 7, that was a decent race. Thursgate and K8, Kempton novice fillies, model 95. It was rare. It didn't. That horse basically. It looks like it's going to struggle to run on in a resolute manner, and arguably the K8 was too short for it. And it was its 3rd run for its mark, but nevertheless, Star Sprite we don't think is going to have the resolution to do it. So we'll give that the chop as well. That leaves us with number 4 here. Apart from our horse, so Queen Mambo, number 4. Last time out, Thirsk 12 furlong handicap, model 90. That was a very low grade race if you look at it, and it was beaten by horses that were dropping significantly in the handicap. They were deteriorating horses that have been overrated, and it was still beaten by those. So so we're not that keen on the Queen Mambo, so we'll give that a chop as well. So that leaves us with our horse, Sovereign Spirit number 1, which at the moment the over round's about 104, 105%. They're being tight on the odds at the moment. The best we can get is about 11 to 4 at the moment, which we don't want. We want a 3 on it really, and you can get 4.2, which is just nearly 100 to 30 on Betfair, but we think it's going to drift out. It's Sovereign Spirit. What do we like about Sovereign Spirit then? Well, it's first time out at Ascot, 7 furlongs. That was a very decent race. Newmarket 8 on the Rolling Mile. That was another decent race. And Nottingham 8.5 soft, where it was basically it was a maiden, model 93, and was that was his 3rd run. So you can sort of discount that to a large degree. And it didn't perform particularly well. Then it went to Newcastle 10, which is its which is his 4th run. So it was given a rating of 68 off the back of those first 3 runs, and then subsequently it ran at Newcastle 10 furlongs, and arguably they dropped it £2 for that, but that was a half decent race. The winner there has been put up £11. So that tells you it's all weather ratings gone from, I think, 76 to 87, which is significant. So this Sovereign Spirit, they've put a £5 claimer on, so it's running at 9 stone 10, and it'll, assuming they'll get the weight, then that's 9 stone 5. And the fact is, it's been running in much better races against better horses than this lot really. So we're going to give it a go up to about. We're going to try and get about a quarter of a unit on. So we're looking to put on sort of £2 per £8 unit, or 200 for us, up to about exposure of about 0.25. I mean, if it really drifts, we might go up to £3 or 300 for us, exposure 0.375 to win only on this race. So that's what we're doing there. We haven't put it on yet. We expect it to drift, and we'll be in once it drifts, on that sort of basis. So that's the analysis there for that race. We're sort of treading water on the account on the drawdown at the moment, and just missing out on some decent prices. So anyway, we'll see what happens with this one. This is a sort of mid to low price, but the competition isn't very great. There's only 4 in the race, so we won't fill our boots, but that's where we are. On the Forex front, the key event really for next week is going to be the Fed minutes, FOMC minutes. So we'll let you know a little bit more. Well, it's Easter Monday, so we might have a minor talk about Forex, but really it kicks off Tuesday. So that's where we are there. So anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and goodbye.